Long ago, there was a ruler who had almost unlimited power. He had a huge kingdom, a strong army, and people were afraid to speak against him. This ruler was known as Fir awn. His story is mentioned many times in the Qur'an because it teaches an important lesson about power, arrogance, and what happens when someone goes too far. His story is closely connected with the Prophet Musa. Fir awn ruled over Egypt, one of the strongest civilizations at that time. The land had rivers, farms, cities, and large buildings. Because of this wealth and power, Fir awn believed no one could challenge him. Over time, his pride grew. Instead of ruling with justice, he began to control people harshly. He divided society into groups and made Bani Israel weak and oppressed. They were forced into hard labor and lived under constant pressure. Fir awn wanted everyone to obey him without question. According to the story in the Qur'an, he even claimed to have the highest authority among his people. Many people followed him out of fear. One day, Fir awn heard about a prediction that a boy from Bani Israel would grow up and become a reason for the end of his rule. This scared him. Instead of changing his behavior, he tried to stop the future from happening. So he made a cruel order. Newborn boys from Bani Israel were to be killed. Families were terrified. Mothers were worried every day. But even with all his power, Fir awn could not stop what was meant to happen. During that difficult time, a baby boy was born. His name was Musa. His mother was afraid for his life because of Fir awn's order. To protect him, she placed him in a small basket and set it on the river. The river carried the basket until it reached an unexpected place, the palace of Fir awn. The baby was found and brought inside the palace. Instead of being harmed, Musa was allowed to live there and grow up. In a surprising twist, the very ruler who feared this child ended up raising him in his own home. Musa grew up in the palace, surrounded by wealth and royal life. But his story was different from everyone else there. As he grew older, events led him to leave Egypt for a period of time. Years later, Musa received a message from Allah and was given a mission. He was told to return to Egypt and speak directly to Fir awn. His message was simple: worship Allah alone and stop oppressing people. When Musa returned and stood before Fir awn, it was a very powerful moment. The man who grew up in his palace was now challenging his authority. Fir awn refused to listen to Musa. Instead, he tried to show that he was still in control. To challenge Musa, he gathered magicians in front of many people. When the magicians performed their tricks, it looked impressive to the crowd. But when Musa showed the sign given to him, the magicians realized it was not magic. They understood that it was something real. Many of them believed the message of Musa. This made Fir awn even angrier. Slowly, more signs appeared, but he continued to deny the truth. Eventually, Musa was told to lead the believers out of Egypt. They traveled until they reached a huge sea. At that moment, Fir awn and his army were chasing them. The believers felt trapped. In front of them was the sea, and behind them was the army. But then something incredible happened. A path opened through the sea, allowing Musa and his people to cross safely. Fir awn thought he could still catch them, so he followed with his army. But when they entered the path, the waters returned. That moment marked the end of Fir awn's rule. His story became a warning repeated throughout the Qur'an. Power and pride can make a person blind, but in the end, truth always wins. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe and support the channel so more videos like this can reach you.